with the whole pandemic, because it wasn't allowed, visitors weren't allowed to school for a while. Now things are getting much better, and now I can come to the classes and read, which is my favorite thing to do. Hey, what? K is for horses. All right. This is a book called Come Rhyme With Me, and it's my favorite book to read to kids, because especially kindergarten and first grade, because you guys know how to rhyme, right? Right? Hold on to questions later. All right, so let's start reading the book. A is for alligator snoozing in the sun. If you dare to tickle him, you better start to run. Very good. B is for bear sitting on a rug, eating all your chocolates and waiting for a hug. Let's see if it's hug. It's hug. Very good. You guys are smart. C is for caterpillar falling from a tree. If you do not catch her, she will drop into your T. I don't even have to look. That's right. D is for dragon, who is a skillful flyer. If you come too close, he'll toast you with his fire. You guys are good. E. Let's do E. E is for elephant with the touch of the flu. Waking up the monkeys with the loud ah choo. F is for fox, who raids the chicken coop and frowns as he steps in lots of chicken. What? What's the word? Poop. Poop. You can't say poop. It's poop. Miss Fitzgerald.
I don't know, Mr. Mayor.
This book says poop. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe it says something else, like loop or stoop. Poop. You're not supposed to say poop in a book. I'm going to call up, who wrote this book? Hans Wilhelm. I'm going to call him up and say, how come you're putting poop in a book?
I did it.
You didn't do it.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Did.
All right, let's keep going. G is for gorilla, who's got 10 useful toes. 9 of them for walking and 1 to pick his
No.
What?
I did.
Nose. Gorillas can't pick their nose. Gorillas can't pick their nose with their feet. I can't even touch my nose to my feet. This is ridiculous, this book. I'm going to call the principal and file a complaint. Ready? H is for hippo, who is very large and fat. This is not politically correct anymore. If one should ever sit on you, he would squash you.
On your back.
On your back? No.
Oh, no.
It rhymes with fat. I think it's squash you flat. Squash you flat. I is for iguana, a scary little creature, frightening your classmates and most of all your teacher. J is for jaguar, who has a lot of spots. Get your pencil out and connect the dots. K is for kangaroo with the baby in her pouch, jumping up and down on grandma's leather. They're jumping on grandma's couch. You know what, you guys, kind of trouble you would get in if you jumped on grandma's couch? You'd be in big trouble. I don't know why this kangaroo is doing that.
I always do that.
You do?
Me too.
L is for llama, who you shouldn't poke or hit, because when they get angry, those llamas sure can spit. Very good. M is for moose with huge antlers on his head. They must be such a nuisance when he's sleeping in his bed. N is for newt, who left her water whole, to live happily ever after in our toilet toilet bowl. Toilet bowl? There's a newt in the toilet bowl. Miss Fitzgerald.
I don't know. I don't like animals in my toilet bowl.
All right, we better go
We have to
check.
call Miss Robin.
We got to call Mr. Barcelona and ask him to check the toilet bowl and make sure there's no newts. This is a ridiculous book. What's going to come next? I don't know.
Check it out.
O is for owl, who sees with large round eyes. He catches anything that runs or hops or Flies. Very good. P is for platypus swimming in the muck. Her body is all furry, and the rest is like a duck. You guys are good. Q is for quail who got nipped on her legs when she sat by mistake on the wrong nest of eggs. R is for raccoon who raps all day and night. He snaps his fingers to the beat until he gets it right. Very good. S is for skunk who squirts his smelly spray on unsuspecting Rufus who just came out to play. Poor dog just came out to play and he got sprayed by a skunk. So you know what? One time I'll tell you a story. I was walking my dog in front of my house and in the very front corner there's a bush and I heard something rustling in the bush. So I'm walking the dog and we got a little closer and then I realized I should not have done that. You know what it was? A skunk. And the skunk sprayed my dog. Yeah. And then what did I do? Like a knucklehead. I picked him up and I ran in the house. A knucklehead. And I put him in the sink to wash him off. I put a little tiny dog, I put him right in the sink to wash him off.
How old is he?
Now he's 15, but back then he was only 5. But that was a really bad move. Picking him up and getting myself all smelly. And then bringing him in the house, and now the house was all smelly. And then I had to get in my car and go to 7-Eleven and buy tomato juice. And they were all out of tomato juice, so I had to get V8 vegetable juice. And they only had one left, so I had to go to another store and buy more vegetable juice. And each time I go in the store, I smell like a skunk, and they're looking at me like, ooh. And then I brought it home and I poured the tomato juice, the vegetable juice all over my dog. I washed him. You know who was really mad?
Who?
Guess who?
You.
No, I wasn't mad. I didn't care.
You mean a dog?
No, my dog didn't care.
My mom.
Not your mom. My wife. Oh boy, was she mad. That was not the very smart thing to do. So we'll get to questions later. All right, T is for toucan who lets out an awful shriek to show off all her feathers and her yellow beak. U is for unicorn whose coat is soft and white. But if you ever catch one, you better hold on. Anybody ever see a unicorn? Where? Where?
In the woods.
In the woods? Where'd you see one?
In the forest.
In the forest? Where'd you see one?
In the sky.
In the sky? Where'd you see one?
In the magazine.
Yeah, where?
In the magazine.
In the magazine? How about you?
No, you don't see it. Unicorns are not.
Right, unicorns are, no, they're real. You just can't see them. They're real, but no one ever sees them
Why?
because you're not old enough. Nope, you can only see them when you go to middle school. Yep, that's the rule. If a unicorn sees students, they first ask if they're old enough to see a unicorn. And if they're old enough, then the unicorn comes out and says, "Hi, guys." But if not, the unicorn stays hidden. All right, we'll go questions later. V is for vultures who are a hungry bunch. They circle in the sky until they find their lunch. Very good, very good. Remember, it's got to rhyme with bunch.
What?
W is for whale who squirts her water jet high into the sky and leaves you soaking wet. X is for X-ray fish who's got nothing to hide. She swims around while showing all the bones she has. Where? Inside. Very good, young lady. Very good. Young lady.
Her name is Alondra.
Oh, I didn't know that. Do you think I can possibly even know everybody's name? I'd never asked her what her name was. Her name's Alondra? That's a very pretty name. Alondra. That's still a pretty name. All right, we'll do questions later.
My name's Collins.
That's cool. Your name is Collins. I know. I can tell. You're wearing a sign on your head.
And my name is Ruby.
Okay.
My name's...
That's not important now. We're not done with the book. Y is for yak who woke up with a scare to find he was grazing in his underwear. You're not supposed to look at a yak in their underwear. I don't know what it is with this book. It's got newts in toilet bowls, foxes stepping in poop, gorillas who pick their nose with their toes. Now we have a yak walking around in her underwear. I'm so glad there's only one more letter. What is it? What letter's the last letter? What? Good, Peyton.
Z.
Z. What do you think Z stands for? What animal begins with a Z?
Zebra.
Right, let's see if you're right. Zebra. All right, first I'm going to hide the yak in the underwear. I don't want anybody looking at the yak in the
I
underwear.
see you.
Z is for zebra, who loves her stripes, of course. Without them, a zebra would look just like a...
Horse.
Right, you ever think about that? Zebras and horses look kind of alike.
I see the underwear.
The zebra's not, there's no underwear on the zebra. There's underwear... Well, that's it for that book.
So what do we do for Mayor McCormick?
I'm never reading that book again. All right, so you've had your hand up the whole time there, Ruby. What's your question?
So,
It's got to be a question, not a statement.
so,
When you talk with the mayor, you have to have a question. Who, what, where, when, why, or how.
I had that.
You have the book? Then you knew the answers. No wonder you got them all right.
See the underwear?
Yes, sir. You have a question? You have a joke? I could use some. A lot of people don't
Mr.
like my
Mayor
jokes.
leaves us jokes on our messages all
Yes,
the time.
what's the
Give it
joke?
a try, Franklin.
Look under there.
What's what?
Look under there.
Underwear. Oh, I saw you. You made me say underwear. He made me say underwear. Go ahead, what? So your pants.
I got this already.
That's cool. I like that toy. Yes.
Look in the coffee cup. Right in the book.
What's that?
Look in the coffee book.
What? Look in the book. What about it?
In the bad underwear.
Oh no, I'm not looking at that page anymore. Yes, Collins.
Sir.
My name is John.
What? Your name is Johnny.
Johnny, right? John
Hey,
E.
Johnny.
My middle initial is E, and they used to call me Johnny growing up. Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Now they call me Johnny Mac because my last name is McCormack.
What?
Pretty cool, right?
Mayor McCormick, I have a question.
Yes.
Have you ever, because St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and it's one of my favorites, and there's lots of books over there about catching leprechauns. Have you ever tried to catch a leprechaun? And if so, can you give us some strategies on what you think we should put in our leprechaun traps?
Okay. Well, the truth is, I catch leprechauns all the time.
What?
Yep.
Stop them.
I catch them all the time. I know what I do is I put out green cookies.
What's green?
Green cookies. That's the secret. Leprechauns love everything green because Ireland is all green. I'm Irish too. That's how I know so much about it.
Yeah, because
So
the
when I-
leprechauns come and terrorize our school. They play with all of our toys.
Oh yeah, they make a mess.
Yes, they make a mess. So we're trying to catch them this year.
All right, well you got to be nice to them. That's the trick. Hold on, I'll get you questions in a minute. You have to be nice to them. You have to make them want to be friendly, because otherwise they'll just terrorize the whole school. They take books, they come in, they mess up the books, they mess up the chairs and the desks, and they mess up Miss Fitzgerald's office.
Good.
You got to be nice to them. So I would get green cookies.
Oh.
All right, so maybe you get regular cookies and put some green icing and put them out, and then the leprechauns will say, oh, this is a nice school. I won't be so bad here anymore. See, Miss Fitzgerald and me have a lot in common. We're both Irish, right? That's what we like. We love St. Patrick's Day so much.
Yep.
It's not really a day. It's like a month.
It's a month.
St. Patrick's month starts tomorrow,
Yes.
March 1st.
It is.
And it lasts till March 31st.
Right.
And people like me and Miss Fitzgerald, we celebrate all month.
Yep.
St. Patrick's Day, that's for amateurs. That's like New Year's Day. Amateurs, we're professionals. We celebrate all month. Miss Fitzgerald and I. You gonna march in the parade? Are you gonna be at the parade?
I think I might be able to come this year. Yep.
Oh, cool. See, she's got.
Has anybody ever seen the Woodbridge Parade for St. Patrick's Day? We haven't had it in a couple years.
Yeah,
We
we
were getting
haven't.
little. Yeah, it's fun, right? They have the bands from the high schools come.
And the
cheerleaders.
bagpipers,
Yeah, the
and
bagpipers.
the dance schools.
We're lucky, we have a bagpiper come to our school on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah, of course, because his wife works here.
Yes.
See, you see Miss Fitzgerald's beautiful red hair? When I was a kid, I had red hair just like that, and then I got old. I got
Mr.
old.
Cheryl's getting old too.
No, my hair was the exact same color. My daughter's hair is the same color as hers. Then, all of a sudden, it turned gray. But that's life. It happens. Yes, Collins, what do you got?
What do people call you now?
They call me boss.
Boss.
They call me Mr. Mayor.
Do any of you know what the mayor does? Like what's the job of the mayor? What are they in charge of? Does anybody know?
Yes, in the back. What's up?
Jackson?
The community.
Yes, well, good guess.
Good guess. Pelagia, do you know?
The town.
But what does he do for the town?
town,
Do you know?
very good.
He helped the town.
I help
Yeah.
the town.
And what else?
Who do you see sometimes driving around in black and white cars? Who do you see? Who are they? Who?
People.
No, people, right?
They come and protect our schools sometimes. We
Who?
see them around.
Police.
Police, right.
Police.
So I'm in charge of the police. I don't know anything about police work, so I get people that run the police department, because I don't know anything about police work, but I know who to pick. And I pick the right people, they run the police. So what else, let me ask you a tricky question. What do you guys make every day that I'm in charge of getting rid of?
Oh,
What?
we throw it out in the hall after lunch.
What?
Um,
What?
trash.
Trash, very good. You guys make trash and I gotta take it out of here.
What?
But I don't do the work there either. I just pick the people who do the work, and they hire the sanitation people, and they buy trucks, and they buy blue cans and green cans and give them to your moms and dads, and they take care of the trash. So you guys make a lot of trash, especially first graders. There's more trash created by first graders than any other grade in American history. And there's more trash made by School 9 first graders than any other school in our whole town. You guys make a lot of trash.
Have any of you ever gone to the community center?
No.
No.
You have? What are you there for?
Oh,
The what?
roller skate.
Roller skating. Oh, you like roller skating?
Me too.
What are you there for, Peyton?
My sister.
Oh, okay. You guys like roller skating?
No.
There's also a pool there.
Yes.
Some when you're older, you might go ice skating. Yes.
I went ice skating before.
You did? You like it? It's fun, huh?
I only went one time.
Only one time? Yes.
Me too.
No more jokes. No more tricky jokes.
I want to see the.
Did you forget? Right.
On the way. It's about St. Patrick's Day.
It's what?
About St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, you have a question about St. Patrick's Day?
Oh,
All
go
right.
ahead.
One time I made a hat in kindergarten, and I got the close string tape.
Oh, really? You're wearing a green mask. You're ready for St. Patrick's Day.
I'm wearing a Buzz Lightyear mask.
A what mask?
Buzz
Oh, Buzz Lightyear. To infinity and beyond. Yes, young lady. You have a question? Young lady. Hi, you have a question?
If I would catch a leprechaun, I would just, we will make green eggs and then ham.
Oh, Green Eggs and Ham. Yeah, I like that book.
Yummy.
Green Eggs and Ham. Not on a boat, not with a goat, not over here, not over there.
And
Not with a fox, not in a box.
And the leprechaun won't put green milk again.
Well, if you catch a leprechaun, you just be nice to them. Because they're very, very tricky characters. They can escape like that. You won't even know they're gone. Yes,
My birthday's after St. Patrick's Day.
it is. So is mine. Yes, Colin.
Do leprechauns really have the power to shrink things?
Oh, leprechauns have amazing powers. They can do anything.
What?
Those little critters, man, they are so resourceful.
They go invisible?
They can go invisible, they can jump, they can climb, they can speed run.
What?
So we got to build good traps this year.
Yeah. They're very tricky characters. Okay, what do you got?
How did you become a mayor?
That's a good question. It's called an election. So you decide you want to be the mayor, and other people think they want to be the mayor too. And what's happened is there's an election, and there's all these big machines, big booths all over town on the first Tuesday in November, and your moms, your dads, your grandmas and grandpas come in, and they look at this big screen, and the screen says, John McCormick or Mr. Knucklehead. And your parents have to decide, do I want to vote for John McCormick or do I want to vote for Mr. Knucklehead? And thankfully, your parents always vote for me instead of some knucklehead. And that's why I'm the mayor. So next year, in 20 months from now, not that I'm counting, there's going to be another election, and there'll be booths again. Well, you come right here. There's a polling place here. And there's all these booths, and your parents will come in, and they go to the right booth, and they open up the curtain, and they look, and they see two names, John McCormick or Mr. Knucklehead. And hopefully they vote for me again. Yes, sir. That's a good question, though. Very good question.
Who do they select again?
They select me or Mr. Knucklehead.
Like if Miss McDonald decides she wants to run for something, like, you know Miss Liz in 4th grade?
Yeah.
Miss Liz is on our town council. She gets elected because she wants to help the people in our town.
That's right.
And she gets elected and people can vote for her. They could vote for somebody else. Like if Miss McDonald decides she wants to be on the town council or she wants to run against Mayor McCormick, she would have to go to the election.
Wait a minute. Run against Mayor McCormick?
Don't worry, she doesn't want to.
Yes. You know Miss Liz?
Yeah.
So I'm what they call the mayor, and Miss Liz is what they call the council person.
I got it.
There's 9, 1 minute. There's 9 of them, and same thing. You walk in and you see Lizbeth de Jesus or Mrs. Knucklehead. And your parents always pick Mrs. de Jesus. And me and her are on the same team. She's a terrific council person, and she loves working in this school because she always tells me. She took off today because it's her daughter's birthday.
Yes.
But she was going to try to come back,
I know.
stop
yeah,
in, but I guess she couldn't. All right, in the back.
Jackson, last question.
Last question.
You can only vote for president 2 times.
The
You can
president,
only
yes.
run for president 2 times. Well, you can run all you want. You can only be the president twice.
Good job, Jackson.
Good job,
Mr.
but-
Mayor, how many times can you be mayor? Is
I
there a
can be
rule like
mayor
that?
all my life if I want. I have five elections, but president and governor can only do it twice. There's no limit on how long I can do it. Yes, last question, Collins.
What are the names of the people you can select?
Council people, so it is...
I mean the name of that.
Oh, we don't know yet. We'll find out and we'll find out.
Sharon, Howie, Corey,
Oh, yeah.
Viru, Debbie, Kyle, Greg, Brian, and Lizbeth. That's all my teammates.
No, I mean the one when you said.
They're called council persons.
And then, I mean the one when you said knucklehead.
Oh, we don't
Oh.
know who's running yet.
You gotta be a knucklehead to run against us. Right?
Knucklehead.
We'll
You
find
gotta
out
be a
over the summer,
knucklehead.
Collins. We'll
All
find
right.
out in the summer.
You had a question. Last one.
What if you die? Are you still the president?
If I die, I don't
Oh.
think I'd be a very good mayor if I'm...
So do you have
No.
a vice mayor?
The what?
Do you have like a vice mayor, like a vice president?
I don't even think about that. I don't even
Not
talk
that we want you to go
about that.
anywhere, but God,
No, the
like,
council-
is there somebody like there's a vice president
Well,
and then there's a,
the council president
the
becomes...
council president?
Because last time, unfortunately, not too long ago, the mayor did die in office, Frank Pelsman.
Right.
And the council president at the time was Pat Osborne, and she became the mayor.
Or like if you get, yeah, if for some reason you
Yeah.
have to go.
But we don't want to talk about that, because
No.
I'm not going anywhere.
He's gonna be around reading to you till you're in high school.
Yes, but you're too old to read to you in high school.
Tell Mayor McCormick what you'd like to be when you grow up.
Okay, I'm going to point to you real quick.
She wants to be
No,
the mayor.
Everybody put your hands down, go.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up? Quick.
Who?
Engineer.
Engineer?
Is that?
A what? A vet, oh.
A
You got time.
teacher.
Wow, are you two sisters? You two very much alike.
Nope.
No? How about you?
A firefighter.
Firefighter?
A police officer.
Police officer?
Vet.
Vet?
Vet.
Vet?
Police.
Police?
Police.
Police?
Mayor.
Oh!
She's gonna be on the election next to you, Mr. Mayor.
We have to talk about this. I already told Mackenzie she could be the mayor. Maybe you could go after her? Okay, I'll keep my eye out for you. Yes. What do you want to be? Police?
Mayor.
Mayor, you're just saying that. You can't be mayor. They don't allow cows in town hall. Yes.
Artist, I'm actually a good joke.
An artist? That's pretty cool.
Please, man.
Police? Teacher?
Mayor.
I know you, because your sister wants to be the mayor too. All right, well, you guys have been fun. I hope you guys had a good time. Yes? Yes?
Me too.
You two what? Want to be mayor too?
Yeah.
You can't all be the mayor.
Then you guys can be council people then.
Some of you be council people and then you can be mayor.
Yeah.
All right?
What do we say for Mayor McCormick for coming to read to us and talk to us today?
All right, thank you very much. It's my pleasure. I loved it. I'm going to have to talk to the author and change some of the words in this book.
It's a very silly book.
Hey, do you see what's under there?
Yeah. Blue.
You can't catch them.
I can't get you. Okay. How come you didn't say underwear? Because you know the joke. Right? What you listening? What?
I don't want to be a news.
You don't want to be a mayor? Good.
I don't want to be a news. Nickelback.
News? One less person to worry about. All right, guys. Thank you very much.